From the beginning, the amalgamation of Northern Protectorate and Southern Protectorate was done not for the good of the people, but for the good of Britain. Britain wanted to bring everybody together so that they could have access to the wealth of the East. And they did that. And do you know that the very day when amalgamation treaty was signed in Zungeru, there were 20 white men, 20 Britons there. There were 3 Hausas there. There were 2 Yorubas present, and 1 man, Henshaw, Obong Henshaw, from Calabar, that was present. No Igbo man was invited to witness the treaty or to sign the treaty. Now, at that point in 1914, when that evil was done against us, because that thing Britain did, amalgamating us together, was like giving an underage child to marriage. A girl who is underage, 7 years, 5 years, 10 years, you give him to marriage, you give him to a husband. You have abdicated, you have broken the right, you have infringed upon the right of that girl child because you forced a choice on her. Now that is what amalgamation means. And Zeke, Nanda Zikiwe was about 5 years old then. Nanda Zikiwe was born 1909. Awolowo was born 1909. So Awolowo was like 5 years. Zeke was born 1904. So it was 10 years. I'm not sure of the date of Tafawa Balewa. It's younger than these two. Okay? Now, when these men became matured, became educated, they looked at amalgamation and said, no. This amalgamation cannot work because we are too different to be one. And you can see that. It has never worked and will never work. But Amado Ahijo, when he was talking, he said to the Fulanis, remember the vision of our father, Osman Danfodio. And what was the vision of Osman Danfodio? Fulanize and Islamize. And that is what they have been pushing for all this while. And that's why the God they have to enter a community and kill the owners of the land and possess it. And now look at the governor of what is it called? Plateau. Now saying that Fulanis has taken something communities. Who? They are in the east, they are in the west, they are everywhere. They have conquered our indigenous houses. So we are in for a big trouble. If I say, they will say I get bad mouth. Christians are foolish. Christians. Tell them I, Apostle Darlington Siobodechi, said they are foolish. Moping like idiots. And the church is being destroyed. And the church is being taken away from
referring to the Nigerian Christians.
Yes. Killing us like we are nothing. And nobody does anything. And we have great men of God. Mighty men of God. Doing mighty things. With mighty bags of money. And that is Rome keeping quiet. And that is England keeping quiet. And these are heads of the church. And they are doing nothing. It is a pity. It is just a pity. Thank you.
It's quite unfortunate, honestly, a pity indeed. Now, you cannot consider that Mazis Nnamdi Kanu is justified. When he was revealing all these nefarious activities or program, agenda of Fulanis, some people were laughing at him. But today, the reality has caught up with all.
Nnamdi Kanu is just a man who has time to study. That's why he stands out. A good teacher must be a good student. You can't teach what you don't know. And to know, you have got to read, and not just read, research. Nnamdi Kanu has made research. He's just a young boy. He wasn't born 1967 when the war broke out. No. Okay? No, he wasn't. But he knows all these things. And a lot of other people know these things. But because they have soiled their hand in corruption, they are free.